Welcome to Bell Shakespeare and Google Australia's final event celebrating Shakespeare's 450th birthday.
Right. But soft.
So today we're going to have a very experimental hangout on air, and we're rather excited here. What we'll be doing is we are going to be having a digital hangout on air performing Romeo and Juliet. And it's a digital stage where we're going to ask everyone to read their lines, and you're all cued one after the other. So we'll see how well our stage play comes off today. So very exciting, very experimental. We may have a lot of laughs and a lot of uh-oh moments, but it will certainly be fun and be a first for this Hangout technology. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you for your patience with our technology and for just having fun and taking a bit of an adventure with us here today. So we are going to start off now with Romeo looking up at his Juliet. Take to the stage, Romeo.
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady, oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses, I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heavens, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay, me.
She speaks.
The next line, Romeo. Oh.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
Paul, don't forget to hang up.
"'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus bescreened in night so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I written it, I would tear the word.
I know. My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither, tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art. If any of my kinsmen find thee here...
With love's light wings did I, O perch, these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do, dares love attempt. Therefore my kinsmen are no let to me.
Tony, if you can hear me, you just need to unmute your mic. And Paul, we're waiting for your line from Romeo.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
We lost our Juliet.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their sight, and but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued, wanting of thy love.
But whose direction foundst thou out this place?
Oh God, I've got another one. Sorry. By love, who did first prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I'm no pilot yet. Wert thou as far as that vast shore washed with the farthest sea, I would adventure for such merchandise.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. At lovers' perjuries, they say, George laughed. Better than if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. For if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo, but else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayest think my behaviour light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overheardst ere I was ware, my true love's passion, therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love which the dark night hath so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I swear.
Bunny, we're waiting for your line.
I thought I just heard this line, but I don't think the audience would disapprove of it hearing it again. Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I swear that tips with silver all these fruit tree tops.
Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear love
Well, do not swear, although I joy in thee. I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning which doth cease to be, ere one can say it lightens. Sweet good night.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
the exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before, thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank and give it to it and give it thee again, and yet I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse, sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night! I am afeard. Being a knight, all this is but a dream, too flattering sweet to be substantial.
Madam! And that.
I come anon. Be if thou meanst not well, I do beseech thee.
Madam!
Hey! By and by I come to cease thy suit and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow will I send.
So thrive my soul.
A thousand times good night.
A thousand times the worse to want thy light. Love goes toward love, as schoolboys from their books, but love from love toward school with heavy looks.
At what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
At the hour of 9.
Why do you call thee?
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there. Remember.
I shall forget to have thee stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll stay to have thee still forgetting any other home but this.
Good night, parting is such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Huge round of applause for all our Romeo and Juliets and nurses. And what a perfect, perfect way to end our 450th celebration. Our celebration of Shakespeare's 450th birthday. I'm so overwhelmed with all the incredible acting we've just had that I'm losing my senses. Indeed, good night, good night. It is such sweet sorrow to part from you all. We've had an extraordinary week of celebrating Shakespeare's birthday. Thank you to everyone who's watched our Hangouts on air, who've participated, who've sent questions and comments and shared the love that we have for Shakespeare. Thank you to Google Australia and Bell Shakespeare, and thank you all, and good night.